What if the moon was slowly falling to Earth? You might think that the moon crashing into Earth would be a pretty bad thing. It has actually been a long-standing theory that the moon was once a dwarf planet that got knocked out of the solar system and captured by Earth's gravity long ago. In fact, there are some astronomers who believe this is exactly what happened. A large asteroid slammed into the proto-Earth and knocked a chunk of it into orbit. That chunk became our moon. But let's just assume that the moon is slowly falling. Okay, first off, we'd probably notice that the moon is getting bigger in the sky. As it got closer to Earth, it would start to appear larger, and also brighter because it would be slightly closer every night. Then after about a week or so, the moon would be big and bright and close enough that it would start to mess with our GPS and other things that rely on the moon's position in the sky. So then you'd go outside and see it for yourself and realize that, yeah, it is actually getting closer and now you're scared. At this point, the moon would be noticeably closer, maybe even covering more than half of the sky. People would definitely be freaking out at this point. There would be news anchors giving 24/7 coverage of the falling moon, and everyone would be glued to their TV sets, waiting for the inevitable. So how long do we have at this point? Well, not long. At this point, the moon would be so close that it would start to distort into a weird shape because Earth's gravity would be pulling on it. It would look kind of cool, but also terrifying. And then finally, the moon would crash into Earth and we would all die. So that's what would happen if the moon was slowly falling to Earth. Not very pleasant, but hey, at least we'd have some cool pictures to remember it by. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.